Using traffic across 5 continents, you might need this. It's simple. When you add it all up, no one does business like Comcast Business.
20 years of bad blood, one final shot at revenge. It's an emotional 9-hole showdown, packed with trash talk.
You rank a bunker on every hole.
Tension and one unbelievable finish. Big Break rematch, streaming now only on Golf Pass.
Every PGA Tour event begins on Golf Channel.
Boy, oh boy, here we go.
And spring means the Florida Swing. Next up, the Valspar Championship, live on Golf Channel.
Second round continues here at the 52nd edition of the Players Stadium course at TPC Sawgrass. Brilliant conditions here on day 2. Blue skies, sunshine, temperature in the 70s, so really comfortable out there. The wind may be picking up just a little bit at this point. We'll see. Jim Furyk, Gary Koch joining us. Terry Gannon along with Steve Sands and the crew as we take you out to the play at the 8th. Danny Walker at 3 over. Look at the awkward stance here.
Yeah, not a great break there. From left of the green. Incredible. That'd be a difficult shot from the flat, let alone feet hanging out of the bunker, downhill left to right lie.
Athletic, keeping your balance. And that number 2 important. Remember what the number is to get to the weekend right there.
Right into the tower. Yeah,
So the conversation there, Scotty Scheffler getting set for his second here at the 6th.
And 151 left with a helping wind ever so slightly left to right. Low cut on the front of the green, 9 paces. There is a bit of a false front here, so you need to have good distance control, and this looks good.
And Roger, there's the false front you were talking about, into the grain, draws the ball back.
Well, that had to look good in the air. You can see the wind has picked up a little bit.
Down breeze on 6 and still came up a little bit short. Must have been expecting a little more help.
Well, it has certainly picked up since the time Scotty hit his shot. No question, it's blowing much harder now. Tommy Fleetwood now, 127 left to the hole. And being positioned on the left side of the fairway, those overhanging palms on the right are really not much of an issue. Good contact, just left of the hole.
Just covers that false front, not by much. You only have about 4 yards between the top of that ridge to the flag.
See if Justin Thomas now, who also has a great angle after that tee shot, left side, can figure out the breeze.
And just 110 left. Forced it up here quite a ways. This is, you couldn't drop it out here in a better spot to play from.
Now right up the left side of the fairway, exactly where you want it. No tree issues. Left to right wind will help him.
Well, just a sand here and a junior one at that, coming downwind.
Yeah, JT, I love this guy's wedge game. I think the last 5 years he's really excelled. Usually can control his spin very well.
Pretty from here.
Will it come back? Nope, stays right there. But it will have a look at birdie. Okay, so the man who just sat down alongside of me, take you back to 2019. He's played in this thing 23 times. We told you that yesterday, but how about at the age of 48 with that early walk at 18 from 171, a 7-iron to within 3 feet. Just brought a smile to his face. You can't see him yet, but it did. And then had this birdie at the last to shoot 67. Have the clubhouse lead at this point. Eventually lost by 1 to Rory McIlroy. So I'm hoping showing that It's a good memory, not a bad memory. We'll find out right now. It's okay?
No, it's a great memory.
Okay.
I thought my first name was 48-year-old that year. Jim was the middle name. Furyk was the last name.
Hey, you've been watching play here. You're just joining us now for the rest of the way this afternoon. What do you make of what you've seen? Brilliant 65 from Xander Schauffele today.
Yeah, Xander left a few out there with the putter today. A ton of birdies. That's the guy everyone's chasing. But you know what? Some softer conditions. The wind's picking up a touch, but some softer conditions I think guys can attack and chase him down.
How about world number one? Scotty Scheffler yesterday had those right misses off the tee and still battling some today.
Yeah, we saw one of those off number one early, but a lot of golf to be played. And, you know, we always expect Scotty to not be human and go out there and fire a low number. So I think we're expecting that again today and be a great time to watch.
So Xander Schauffele finished up with a 65, but he's not sleeping on that. He's out there working on his game this afternoon.
Yeah, Xander's a hard worker. I think I mean, impressive, as you said. Did not miss a fairway. And, you know, TPC Sawgrass, these are some very narrow, very difficult fairways to hit. And here we see him right now. He's still grinding on it.
3 putts outside of 20 feet he made today. So connected on those and put a great round together. Has the lead right now. We'll see if it holds up. Back out to the play on 6 and the 3rd for Scotty.
Yeah, uphill shot, bumping it into that ridge we talked about. Controls it beautifully. Tap in for par.
Jump up to 17.
Gary Woodland on the tee.
Whole location today set up on that back level again, Steve, but more to the right than what we saw yesterday. And the hole actually playing considerably easier in round 2.
Good safe shot from Gary. Very popular player amongst his peers and the fans. You hear the adulation there. If you did not see the interview with Rex Hoggard on Monday night live from the players, it was amazing. He talked about having PTSD after the surgery in 2023. He's really been battling the last 12 or 18 months, leaning on Gabby, his wife, leaning on doctors, leaning on his caddy, Brennan Little. Gary Woodland is battling right now, and it's great to see him out here.
Justin Thomas now with this for birdie.
Slightly downhill here from behind the hole. Not lightning fast, but one you got to pay attention to.
You got to give it a little respect, Roger. That one leaked a little farther away than he wanted, but man, I think he hit that putt exactly where he wanted, probably just a little too firm to take the break.
Again, Bones, another long wait due to Colin Morikawa withdrawing yesterday. Ludwig and Siwoo Kim have been waiting on almost every tee box.
And this is one of the more exacting tee shots on this very tough golf course. Back into a really big breeze at the moment. This has got to hang on.
Yeah, looked like he was a little late. Not much good over there to the right. Well, he got it up on top of the fairway bunkers there. It'll depend a lot on the lie, but it could have been a lot worse.
Back to 6.
See if Tommy Fleetwood can make this.
Yeah, see, you can pay off 2 fine shots. This is one of those holes, not long. You think you can make birdie on? There you go.
Well played hole. Left side of the fairway. Left it below to 3 under. Popular win, to say the least, that FedEx Cup win.
Absolutely. Had to face, you know, some disappointment throughout the season. Saw it at Hartford there against Keegan Bradley, and then, you know,
in the
what?
playoffs as well, was right there and almost and couldn't get it done, and then finally at the Tour Championship.
Came through when he needed it.
So Justin Thomas, comeback putt for par.
Shouldn't be much to this. Up the hill at it. Shouldn't do much.
Yeah, I agree, Roger.
Had to give him a lot of confidence that opening round yesterday here after what he experienced a week ago at the Arnold Palmer Invitational.
Yeah, this was kind of what he struggled with. He missed a bunch of short putts day one, but man, came out firing. Opened up yesterday with 3 straight birdies on 10, 11, and 12.
Don't want to leave yourself
guys.
a whole lot of those, but He's been making them.
Exactly. Not many tougher guys in the sport.
Saw the tee shot from Gary Woodland. Now the birdie putt.
Up the hill, moving to his right.
Remember the cut line right now, in and around 2 over, so Gary needs to hustle.
Well, needs to hang in there.
Back to 5 in the third, short of the green from Victor Hovland.
Yeah, has been perfect so far this weekend scrambling, and this looks really good as well. How about?
Oh. They should be all smiles after that effort. Back to 17. What a tee shot from Kevin Yu.
Yeah, and they're just perfectly hole high, right straight up the hill. Yep.
A 2 and 17.
Well, the stroke average today, Steve, so far actually under par, 2.98, when yesterday it was 3.3 something. So change in wind direction, change in hole location. They're having a lot more fun at 17 today.
Only at 17 would you make a 2 and still smile when you're 8 over par overall.
True.
Akshay Bhatia, he was all smiles on Sunday at Bay Hill, his signature moment of his professional career.
Big reason was this club right here. This one quick down the hill, should be turning to his left. Good effort.
So remember, we had that 21-minute delay yesterday at 12:09. The horn blew. They came back out at 12:30 because of that storm. And why not just chill with some of your contemporaries while you're waiting out the storm? What is that? Brooks Koepka, Tony Finau with the peace sign, Joey Griner, Ricky Elliott, the caddies, and then in the back, Akshay Bhatia, the latest winner on the PGA Tour. 3 times now. He is building quite the resume at just 24 years of age.
Yes, he is a very talented player, and the sky is the limit. Love to watch him play, too. He plays a lot of shots. You know, he moves the ball around and very aggressive, as we saw there in the final round at Bay Hill.
However, he's 5 major championships behind this guy.
True. This guy just needs to start making some putts. We ran into him Tuesday afternoon playing his practice round, and he was grinding away with his club. Nicely done.
Just working his way back into Brooks Koepka type condition on the golf course at the PGA Tour level. Maverick McNeely at 15. He played beautifully yesterday with that 67.
Yes, he did. Putting out of the low area, short of the hole. And that's a complete misread.
Wow. You don't see that often from him. On the tee at 17 now, Ryan Gerard.
Very low ball flight for a gap wedge, trying to land it short and get it released up there. That's well done.
You were with us a couple of weeks ago at the Cognizant. Ryan Gerard was on Happy Hour with Smiley, and that fun hour will resume in a little bit here on Golf Channel on a Friday afternoon with Smiley on the 17th. That should be fun. Now Ludwig Oberg.
Bones, how about the lie there?
I tell you what, guys, he got a tremendous break here from a couple of different directions. Certainly the ball sitting right on top of the mogul, so that's good. He's got a flat stance, so to speak, but the ball sitting quite nicely down green, and he's got a chance to take it over a tree 60 yards in front of him and get this ball on the green.
But first it'll be Si Woo.
187 back into the wind, playing at least 200.
Location all the way in the back left portion of the green, just cannot afford to go long or left.
Sliding it down, cutting towards the flag. Super looking shot.
Yeah, that's the way to do it. Bring it in there low, let it release back a little bit.
Such an aggressive player is Si Woo Kim, and don't blink, Bones. Ludwig plays quickly, huh?
He's got me a couple of times today, so I'm going to really pay attention here to this 7-iron. 179 yards. Look for him to take this up in the air as quickly as he can to take the tree out of play.
That is one thing this young man can do, is hit the ball high.
Cleared it, no problem at all. Let's see if it takes care of the bunker.
Nope.
And that could bury.
Nope, popped out, Bones, so I think it's going to be okay.
Up at 17, Ricky Castillo. Big win last week for Ricky.
In Puerto Rico, his first win on the PGA Tour. Had a chance to talk with him Tuesday. Very excited, as you might imagine.
So Ricky getting that win, like you said, the first win on the PGA Tour for Castillo. And look at the player comparison with Scotty Scheffler reaching #1 in the World Golf ranking in his junior career, then the college career, and then all the way now to the highest level of the game. Ricky Castillo in his PGA Tour career getting that first win at 25, just like Scotty.
Yep, well, and in talking to Ricky Tuesday, he was saying, you know what, I'm a lot calmer on the golf course. I'm not being quite so hard on myself as I was when I first got out here on the PGA Tour. I realize now that I have the talent to play out here. Just allow myself to play to what I can do, and I'll be just fine.
The similarities are amazing between those three. And Gary Koch, since you are Mr. Florida, that was the 100th victory by a Gator on the PGA Tour.
Well, you know, there have been some good players there. I mean, Doug Sanders won 20 times, Mark Calcavecchia 13 times, Andy Bean, whose birthday would be today, who passed away a couple of years ago, won 11 times, as did Frank Beard, Billy Horschel with 8. I mean,
Gary Koch won a half dozen.
Yeah, well,
Not
yeah.
that you're keeping track of Gator victories at all.
Hey.
All right, Justin
We're proud.
Thomas now on the tee.
Wind into the player's faces. This pull, this going left. Watch out.
You're going to catch the...
Did it stay in the grass?
I don't know if it did. He's going to be standing in the water.
Didn't see a splash,
No.
so let's take another look from the airplane high above. Did it stay in that rough?
Yes,
oh, yes,
it did. Yeah.
Inside the penalty area.
Yeah. Interesting to see if he has a stance or not.
Now Scheffler.
Watched him warm up this morning on the range with Randy Smith right there, and he actually drove the ball pretty nicely on the range. Very few, only one real miss to the right that I saw.
Screaming big left to right,
Yeah.
gonna miss way right.
I have to believe, Raj, it's a confidence issue now, because on the range this morning, he did not hit one shot that looked like that. Not one.
That's bad cart golf for you, Roger. Now up to Oberg from the bunker, his third.
A lengthy bunker shot here. He'll play it more with a square club face. Try to get it to come out a little lower. Get it to release. Run up the hill. Okay.
Chance to save his par. Up at 9, Michael Thorbjornsen for his birdie.
You can see the different color of the grass. So putting out of the low area into the green to start, and then straight down green to the hole.
Beauty. Wow.
Beautifully read.
That young man has a lot of game. Siwoo Kim. Nice approach here, Bones. Good looking birdie.
Yeah, this is the putt that Schauffele had a couple of hours ago. Breaks outside the hole, a couple of balls to the left.
Just a little bit too much borrow for that one. Look at that, Gary. A bald eagle flying around here, TPC Sawgrass.
An omen, maybe, that we'll see another eagle?
Sure. Why not? Man, that is some sight. Now Castillo.
This is a slow one. Coming up the slope. Gotta go, gotta go.
All that love for the Florida Gator. Ludwig Oberg trying to keep his card clean, not just today, Bones, but yesterday as well. He has yet to make a bogey this week.
And he would have got something of a read from Siwoo Kim. He knows his putt's outside the hole and breaking to the left, but certainly not quite as much as Siwoo thought. Huge galleries following this group, given the fact that Ludwig got off to such a fast start.
Nice. Huge momentum putt there, Bones.
Absolutely right, Gary.
Saves his par. Keeps the card clean. Still just 2 back. As we head to 9 and Max Homa.
Crazy round he had yesterday, Steve. Started out 3 under after the first 2 holes, then went all the way back to 3 over par before finishing 1 under. And now a nice solid opening 9 holes today. So.
Active scorecard as well.
Yep.
Now to 7 and Justin Thomas. Let's see what this stance is going to look like. Oh. Whoa, almost had a Woody Austin there.
Well, he's just looking sideways out to the fairway, fellas, just trying to get it up into the fairway. Wants it to stop.
Okay.
All right.
It's okay now.
Oh man, are you laughing at the width or laughing at what Roger had to do to see both those golf balls?
A little of both.
Poor Roger Muller.
I mean, 75 yards apart. That's pretty far for 2 professional tee shots.
That is wild. Roger's an athlete, though. He can handle it.
Check that.
Now Scheffler. Boy, again, right off the tee, as you look at his statistics, there's just more red X's there than you're used to seeing when you watch Scottie Scheffler play golf. But before that, looks like Tommy Fleetwood's going to play first.
And he's got 192 from this kind of pot bunker. It's well, it's into this wind. He's got to get it up across an oak tree up ahead, which I don't think that's that big a problem, but hitting it that high, tough to get the carry. Didn't try. This is once it can go over that bunker, it just makes it. It's fine.
And there you can see the golf ball.
Just put it back into position.
Now Scheffler. New driver last week, didn't work. Went back to the old driver this week, and still not quite comfortable with it.
And this is very interesting, too, Steve, because virtually the last few years, Scottie Scheffler's miss off the tee has consistently been left. He has almost virtually eliminated the right miss. This last season, just 9% of the time to the right. And it's a trend we're seeing here the last couple of weeks that you know, something is not quite right in his golf swing. I know he was working very hard with Randy Smith, you know, yesterday in the rain for a couple of hours after his round. He was working again this morning on the range. So there's an issue there that has to be worked out.
While he waits that one out, Ricky Castillo for his par at 17.
Nice.
All right.
Confident.
Let's go back to 6.
Russell Henley trying to save par from long range.
Should have a bit of left to right here.
And check that. That was a birdie try. Yeah, look more from that range like it would be. Up to 18. And Gary Woodland from the fairway.
This pin cut on the right side of the green. Very difficult to access this one.
Oh, right at it.
And right at it. There's not much room on that top shelf. A little bit left and got a huge ridge that carries the ball some 30 to 40 feet away. That was a well-played shot.
That is the best we've seen there.
So Ted Scott went all the way up to look, came back, and now they're deciding, Roger.
Yeah, for a while. If you remember back, I remember it was last year before, Rory McIlroy played a shot into these trees that was unbelievable. And I think Scotty was contemplating that, but now going to lay up forward but left. And Ted Scott went up and marched what it would take to carry the bunker he's going to play across and how far it was to go through the fairway. So this is just a layup. It should be just fine.
Oftentimes here you just have to take your medicine. There's a lot of ways to make pars. Good wedge shot, good putt.
Two words I hear you say all the time, Gary. Course management.
Absolutely. Yep. And this guy's great at it, no doubt.
Par 3, 8, and Koepka for birdie.
Quick putt. Judged perfectly. That one's a little quick coming from behind the hole, but that's a hole we only saw 5 birdies on, but the pin is much more accessible today, and Brooks takes advantage.
Back-to-back birdies, got a par 5 next. To 7.
Justin Thomas, if you remember, also had to lay up. This is his third.
157. Trying to flight a 9-iron down, move it from right to left. Can he get a little help from the slope?
It's trying.
Get a little help from the slope. There you go. Gonna leave a very quick putt, but certainly one that's makeable.
So Woodland for birdie here at 18.
Should have just a touch of right to left. Not much. Right center. It's a way to finish off a round.
Get inside the number at 1 over. He's got 9 holes left to go here on day 2. Drop back 117.
Adam Schenk.
9-iron. This is the most club we've seen hit yet so far today. Trying to hit a little 3/4 shot, flight it down.
There we go.
Yeah.
Now we're talking.
Nice.
Friday afternoon at the Players. Sun shining. Mid-70s. Crowd is all jacked up, ready to go nuts if he can make that too. Now Fleetwood back in the fairway with his third at 7.
Yeah. Didn't like that. You could tell he didn't strike it the way he wanted. Steve, as soon as a player goes after they make contact, it's not going to be as good as it could be.
You have a little experience in that regard?
I do.
All right, let's reset things a little bit. Xander Schauffele, what a round of golf he played. 7 under 65 to grab the lead for now.
Almost perfection. It didn't miss a fairway. Only missed 2 greens. That's what leads to good scoring here at the TPC Stadium course. I will say the conditions right now are very, very good. Light breeze. Greens are still holding a well-played shot, so not surprising to see some good scores.
Nobody out quicker, Terry, than this man earlier today.
Eagle 3 birdies, and he's bogey-free today. Oberg.
With the hammer 4-iron, this ball needs to cut to miss the front left bunker, and if it does, it could take a bounce for him and go towards the flag. Just needs to get off that hump.
Showed it earlier. There's some fans out there from Sweden, and they're very vocal. So they were appreciating that tee shot.
Scheffler's third now at 7.
This is normally where Scotty is so good at controlling the distance. He hits it hole high so many times. Another good example.
Well, they've got it surrounded.
But they're all par putts.
Exactly. What a difference a day makes from the conditions yesterday to now today.
Well, we talked about it, early on in this second round. Now we're halfway through. Scoring average about a full shot lower than it was in yesterday's opening round.
Third at the par 5, 16th for Maverick McNeely, right where he started, 5 under.
Pin front left, you see it had to contend with the tree over the top. Very well judged. Good opportunity for birdie.
Coming off of 2 straight birdies, Brooks Koepka now.
Ball moving out to the right. There's water up that way. Okay, looked like it was a little bit of a mishit the way he reacted, so just fine.
That's just fine as he continues to work his way back onto the PGA Tour. If you take a look at some of the numbers with his improvement in the second round, it's interesting to look at his numbers from round 1 this season and then look at the massive improvement on day 2.
Well, he's getting back comfortable playing on the PGA Tour. There's no doubt about it. There's a lot of things that go into it, and having that comfort factor. A lot of times guys in the opening round try way too hard. They want to get off to that great start.
Kurt and I were there at Torrey Pines when he opened up here on the PGA Tour. He was noticeably nervous, admitted that he was nervous. He's much more comfortable now in his 4th start in 2026 back on the PGA Tour. As we go back down to the action at the 7th, and Roger, looks like Justin Thomas is eyeing this one down.
Yeah, as you said, a slippery one, Gary, down the hill. And from the opposite side of the hole, Tommy Fleetwood putted and missed, and this, his went left. So I'm assuming this is going to drip just a little to his right.
And it's got plenty of speed too, right? Pretty much straight downhill.
Oh yeah. You got it absolutely right.
Roger, I always felt these putts, it was just so easy to lose it to the right. You were so scared of hitting it too hard. Tended to ease into it a little bit. Oftentimes the face was slightly open. Easy to miss low. Justin Thomas. Wow.
For Justin Thomas. Bit of a victory lap here, Gary.
Yeah, good catch by the hole. Perfect speed, Steve. Perfect speed.
That's
always
really
looked like a
good
4.
Yeah,
Yeah, the whole time.
That's what makes these guys great, Roger. They figure out ways to get it done.
Yeah, Scotty, now this one should slip to his right.
Yeah, this one will have more break than
Yes.
Justin Thomas's.
Yes.
No, powered that one through. Date.
Lengthy one for Ludwig Oberg, Bones.
And 3 is such a good score on this hole right now. That 236 from the tee, playing at least 250. Got his 4-iron to this point, and now he's got some 49 feet back up the hill, moving a couple of feet to his right.
Mentioned he's bogey-free. One more Jim Furyk note. 6 bogey-free rounds at this event. Tied for 2nd most ever. Congratulations, sir.
Just hard to get that one to the hole, Bone. Straight up the hill.
I think he's going to be thrilled with his score here.
And I think everyone wants to be tied for the lead in most birdies made on this golf course.
There you go. Most bogey-free rounds since 1990. That's a nice picture of you. Staring it down. Hat was not backwards, though.
No, not in that picture. It's an interesting stat to lead, I will say that.
Why?
It seems boring. It seems boring.
It's one of the main things you're trying to do, avoid bogeys out
Right,
here.
I was going to say, sounds to me like somebody with a really good short game.
Yeah.
All right, Maverick to convert now after that wedge shot over the tree from the left side of the fairway. Just slides by, a little left to right putt.
Back to 9.
Par 5, Taylor Pendrith's 3rd.
Tricky little front right hole location here. Anything comes up short spins back down a false front.
Well, oh, almost hopped it in.
Yeah. Controlled the distance beautifully.
That was an almost eagle 3 at the par 5 ninth. It's time now to check in on Morgan Stanley's Eagles for Impact program. Let's take a look at today's Eagles and Corey Connors. If you didn't see this earlier, this was something else. His third at the ninth.
102 yards. And hello.
Down it goes. For every eagle or double eagle made this week, Morgan Stanley is donating $5,000 to the first tee, and Max Homa added to that total.
Yeah, putting from just short of the green at the par 5 second.
Beautiful. And then Pendrith from off the green at 2.
It's really quick, straight down the hill, carrying a lot of pace, but sometimes that flagstick stops it for you.
Nothing wrong with that. And Terry mentioned it a couple of minutes ago. Ludwig Oberg, he birdied 1 and then did this at the second. Added a couple of birdies after that as well. And then Chris Gotterup, 2-time winner this season on the PGA Tour, his third at the ninth.
And this was really clutch, Steve, as he was sitting at +2.
Yep.
Needed to do something to assure making the cut, and he did.
Yes, he did, to finish at even par over 36 holes. Together, Morgan Stanley and First Tee support young leaders on and off the course and drive progress for the next generation. $100,000. That is awesome, Terry.
Well, if you get one here, it's par 3. So figure it out. Justin Thomas.
Par 3 plus.
Yeah.
This is a 4-iron. Big 4-iron. Wind's got to have some hurt in it.
Yeah, Raj, that breeze should be back at him and a little left or right.
Yeah. Great line here. Look at this.
Jim, that's really good.
Uses the slope nicely. There is a massive mound alongside that left bunker.
Adam Schenk now for birdie at 17. That's a heck of a 2.
Yes, it is.
It's Friday the 13th. Your last name is Schenk, and you make a birdie at 17.
That's beating the odds.
What a game. Pendrith now for birdie at 9.
Slip to his right. Yeah, perfectly read. Nice opening 9 there.
Yeah, he will take that for sure. Let's go to 10.
Max Homa started with an eagle on this hole yesterday. That's where he started his round. This for birdie, long range.
This is a quick putt. Should have a lot of left to right. Got to be careful with the speed.
Loves this hole.
That one was humming, but he catches center cut, hits the pin. Down for birdie.
Active scorecard. All told, 2 under going out. Picks one up there to the 9th.
There's Brooks Koepka. Hitting that drive. You thought he mishit it, but
Yeah,
find the fairway.
yeah, 289 yards is probably a little shorter than what you would expect him to drive it, but he's in the right side of the fairway, which is exactly where you want to be. Yeah, but he's hung that right. Yeah, he knows it.
That going on the mounds? Oh, short of it.
No, okay. Got a soft bounce.
Okay.
That makes all the difference in the world with that front hole location.
Drop back to 8.
So a great one from JT. Now Tommy.
Fleetwood going with the hybrid here. Short right of this pin would be absolutely perfect.
Being told it's a 9
Check
wood.
that. That's a 9 wood.
Yeah.
Look at the height on that. This should come down soft.
Right at it. Tommy.
I don't know about you, Jim, but I'm calling to see if I can find a 9 wood.
Yes. I'm with you. I'm with you. I might get an 11 while I'm at it.
I know.
That wry smile.
It's like you could hear us. You just see so many players these days switching to these high lofted fairway woods. They talk about consistency with spin, consistency with their distance control, and Tommy had it right there.
Man. Scotty now.
Yeah, Scotty's on the far right side of the tee. That means he's trying to hit a fade into this hole.
Done somewhat. Gets the kick, though.
Gets the kick. Came up a little bit short, but now in a good position. Be a slow putt back up the hill.
Well, Bones, it's been a little while since Ludwig made some noise out here.
Had time to get back on the birdie train. Not sure the screen's reachable at the moment with the cool wind in their face. This is hammered up the center of the fairway. Beautiful swing.
Makes it look easy, doesn't he, Steve? Beautiful balance every single time.
He's got it all going on right now. Ludwig Oberg has climbed his way onto the first page of the leaderboard, just 2 back of Xander Schauffele.
10 under leading the way. Get an update from our Golf Channel studio and Amy Rogers on the other side of this break on this beautiful day in Ponte Vedra.
Live on Golf Channel, future stars of golf, drive, chip, and putt at the historic Augusta National Golf Club.
This is a dream come true.
Drive, chip, and putt National Finals, Sunday, April 5th on Golf Channel.
This is about to go viral. This is my moment.
It's Friday night. The lights are on bright, and the bell is gonna ring.
Friday Night Smackdown, live tonight at 8 on USA.
I'm not coming on Saturday. I'm strapped for cash.
You should sell some stuff on Depop. There's no selling fees and it's super easy.
I'm a millionaire. I am rich, so he is rich, and she is rich, and we is rich, oh.
Make money easily with no selling fees on Depop. Download now.
I checked Allstate first and saved hundreds on my car insurance. Unfortunately, I did not check my outfit before meeting my girlfriend's family. Yeah. So check Allstate first, and you can save hundreds.
Taco Bell's new Lutz Value Menu. 10 extravagant indulgences, all $3 or less.
What a difference a day makes. After wind and rain made for a tough test on Thursday at TPC Sawgrass, clear skies have made for ideal scoring conditions on day 2 at the Players' Championship. And one player who took advantage of those conditions was Xander Schauffele. He began his day on the back 9, even through his first 4 holes. Here's his approach to the par 4 14th. And he would roll that one up close for a tap-in birdie. He'd add 2 more to go out in 33. Now here's Schauffele at the par 3/8 for his 7th birdie of the day. This one from long range, just outside 37 feet. And once again, he finds the hole. He moves to -6. Up ahead at the next hole, Schauffele just short of the par 5 and 2. He hits a nice little pitch to leave himself just 18 inches for a closing birdie to get to 7 under par. Schauffele didn't miss a single fairway on Friday en route to that round of 65. He said after his day that he spent a little time last night with his swing coach to try and get a good feel with his driver, and it appears they found it. Well, not ready to call it quits just yet. Schauffele's still working hard on the range. We'll be back after a quick break.
No, don't answer the phone. Don't answer the phone!
Hello? Hello?
They're gonna get you.
For those who warn characters that can't even hear them.
She should have listened to me.
Watch top movies and series for free.
Every PGA Tour event begins on Golf Channel.
Boy, oh boy, here we go.
And spring means the Florida Swing. Next up, the Valspar Championship, live on Golf Channel.
100 years ago, no one would insure cars for military members, so a group of soldiers backed each other. Today, we're still serving the military and their families with those same values our founders shared. Because at USAA, we take care of our own.
Did you know the Walmart app has over 500 million items? He knew.
New patio.
She knew.
Cool outfit.
He knows now. And knowing is a beautiful thing.
Oh, no.
The Walmart you thought you knew is now new.
A smile isn't just something on your face. It's the shape resilience takes. It's how you choose to face the world. Your smile is your strength.
Back at the 8th. Scotty's missed his birdie try. JT now.
Slow putt back up the hill.
With authority. First one of the day. Nice time to break through.
Gets a chance to make an aggressive stroke. That's 2 holes in a row now, knocking in some really nice putts.
Third shot upcoming now for Brooks Koepka.
Delicate. Got just some 5 paces onto the green. Got to land it right at the front edge. Yeah, that's a good leave. Straight up the hill to the hole.
Chance to get to 3 under for Brooks as we go back to 8.
Tommy Fleetwood, 3.5 feet.
Nice little clean up there after a beautiful 9-wood to about 3 feet.
That was a brilliant tee shot, wasn't it? 17.
Maverick McNeely, the latest with a birdie putt here.
Should slide right. Will it stay up? Yes, it will.
It does. He moves to 1 under on the day.
Yeah, went back to an old putter, the one he won at Sea Island with a couple years ago, just recently, and said it feels really good in my hands.
Looks really good too.
Yeah.
Let's go back to 7. And Victor Hovland drove it in the bunker, so it was in a little bit of trouble. And
yeah,
here's his 4th.
Yeah, unable to reach the green in 3.
Did he make it?
Oh my goodness.
Yes, he did. Keeps the card clean. No bogeys on the day.
He's laughing. Remember back at 5, he was kind of chuckling after he hit a really good pitch shot. And now he's made another one. Defending champion next week. The Valspar Championship.
In your hometown?
Yeah, great field too, Steve. I think they've got 21 of the top 50 players in the world committed to play.
Wouldn't Victor love to defend his title next week by winning this week for 3 birdies in a row now for Koepka? Yeah,
there we go.
He's starting to warm up.
Yes, he is. It's amazing. You get to see those first couple go in, and all of a sudden you start thinking, I can do this.
Solid opening 9 for Brooks. Now Ludwig Åberg. Bones, that drive was on a string.
It certainly was, Steve. He's left with 280. That's to the front of the green. I'm not so sure he can get it there, but he can certainly hit it right in the throat short of the green. Hammers this one. Left center of the green, I think.
Yeah. Oh, it just hangs up in the grass, but that's a great place to play from. He's pitching right to the hole.
As he tries to add to his total, he has played some beautiful golf thus far. And Gary, you had a chance on Tuesday to speak to the man who stands as close to Ludwig as anybody. Joey Scoffer, his caddy.
Yeah, I ran into Joey Tuesday afternoon on the range. I said, how's your man doing? He goes, Gary, it clicked in Friday at Pebble Beach. It was amazing. All of a sudden, the swing felt just right. He played well at LA at the Genesis, tied for 20th. Bay Hill, tied for 3rd. Opening round yesterday, one of only 3 players bogey-free. Hit 11 of 14 fairways, 14 of 18 greens. Still remains bogey-free right now, so no surprise at all to me to see Åberg right up there near the top of the leaderboard. Caddies usually don't tout their players unless they are really confident in how they're playing.
He knows his man is playing very well right now. Justin Thomas is on the tee at 9.
Well, that's the same tee shot he hit at 7. Got to get lucky. There's not a lot of good stuff over there left.
So you're talking about Åberg. He and this man, Victor Hovland, the only two who are bogey-free for the championship. 3-iron on the way.
Immediately knew he did not like that one. Okay, good break that ball got that back down in the bunker. Has an opportunity now to get that one up and down.
Back to the 9th, and it's not a 9-wood, is it, Roger?
Not this time around, but as good as that was, you got to hit a good one here. Into the wind and from the right. Turning up the left-hand side, I think we'll catch fairway.
Yeah, it does, Roger. No problem.
Look at the best par 5 performances in careers. Tommy Fleetwood. Man, TPC Sawgrass, he owns them.
Yeah, he really does. And, you know, every player here will tell you, though, you have to take advantage of the par 5s on this golf course if you're going to shoot good scores.
And he certainly has done that over the years. Now Scotty Scheffler.
Starts up the left, cutting, middle of the fairway.
Went at that one a little harder, Steve, and a good result. He should be able to come close to the green in 2. Take a look at the ball strike. Yep, club face very square that time, being swung slightly to the left, producing that little bit of left to right spin to create the fade he was looking for.
Moment ago, Siwoo Kim and his 3rd.
Well, that follow through, going high, trying to put some spin on it. Look at this. These guys are magicians with some of these short shots.
That is so good. Now, this is kind of funky. Ludwig will be standing in the bunker, but hitting off of the grass.
Stevie has a very good lie. All he needs to do is plop this one on the green just over the fringe, and it should run out a good 15, 18 feet towards the hole.
How sturdy do you have to make yourself on a shot like this?
Well, I think you want him to get in there, and you'll probably see him dig his feet into the sand a little bit just to get a steady base. The amazing thing to me, Steve, is when we watch players like this play these shots, this is pure imagination, touch, and feel. You don't practice this. You just don't. You know, you get these situations, but you figure out how to do it. There you go. Just a little shuffle of the feet. Get a nice solid base.
Corey Connors shot a 30 on the front 9 this morning, and Ludwig does it a little bit better at 29. That's an eagle to close out the 9th, just like he had an eagle at 2. A 29 at his opening 9 for Ludwig is the low 9 at TPC Sawgrass Stadium course. What an amazing display of golf there. And by the way, Bones sneaky called it as well. Take a look at this again.
Just perfect.
Have to look at this again. Made it from off the green at 4 and does it again at the 9th.
Yeah, he certainly did, Steve. You mentioned it back at the 4th. Another delicate shot. Just trying to land it on the green.
I'll tell you what, Victor and Ludwig, it's starting to remind me of a Ryder Cup out here. I'm seeing chips and everything going in.
Not good memories either.
That is not.
Siwoo Kim now. He's just looking for a birdie.
Wow. Looking for it to go left, and it just didn't do it.
I didn't take anything off there.
When he won the Players in 2017, he was 21 years of age, the youngest winner ever in this championship's history. But he finds himself 9 back of the lead right now, and one of the guys at 10 under is the man he's playing with. What an opening 9 holes for both of them, but especially Ludwig Åberg, a 29 for the first time ever being recorded here at TPC Sawgrass. And guess who's loving it? The Swedish contingent, the fans, with the gold and the blue, with the 59 on the back of the shirt and the horns on their head. And they're loving it. And Ludwig just steadily goes about his business.
Yes, he does.
Take a look at this again. Standing in the bunker, ball in the rough.
Now, what I love, Steve, before he ever played the shot, you saw him walk up on the green and visualize right where he wanted to land the ball and how it would react. And when that ball came off his club, it landed exactly where he was looking.
So good. What do we have in store here on the back nine on a Friday afternoon at the Players?
All right, Sands, I give you permission now to start thinking about course record.
Oh,
it's okay now.
Oh, we're allowed now.
Yes.
Justin Thomas.
Well, you wanted to go there after 4 holes.
No,
That's a little early.
No, I didn't want to. I asked. Is it too early to talk about it?
You suggested. You can go there now. It's a 62, by the way.
We appreciate the permission over there, Terry.
Yes.
All right, Tommy Fleetwood.
And Tommy Fleetwood has 295 to the hole, so just a layup here. Justin Thomas has already played from the pine straw and trees in the left and missed the fairway right by 2 big oaks. So don't know what he'll have left.
Not much, Raj, because that is some of the thickest rough I've seen on the entire golf course over there. So all you're doing here, Raj, right? Just trying to lay up to a comfortable yardage, something that you're looking for that you know you can hit close to the hole with the third shot?
Correct. You're looking at the center of the fairway to the right side of the fairway. You don't want it left. You can get locked up behind trees, but this is on a good line here.
That's one thing, Steve. Sometimes we see the average player when they go to lay up on a par 5, they don't pay enough attention. You know, it's an important shot. It really is. You kind of look at a 40-yard wide fairway and go, just, I'll hit it down there. Be more precise.
Let's see how precise Scotty is here with a second.
Wow. Big rip.
That from 287.
Not turning enough, though. Going to miss to the right. Get into those mounds and thick rough down in the bottom of one of those lows. Going to be a very awkward third shot to that front right hole location.
Lie dependent as we double up 9 and head to 18.
9th hole of the day for Matt McNeely. Not in the fairway, but not in the thick rough.
Coming from a difficult angle here, right side of the fairway with the right pin. Got a little greedy. That is going to be difficult coming out of that heavy rough. Lots of fringe in front of him, and it is quick past that pin.
Trying to stop it's going to be awfully tough from that spot. So early, it was Xander Schauffele hosting the 10 under, but Ludwig Åberg now the 7th player to have a 9-hole 29 at the stadium course. A couple of eagles included, chipped in a couple of times. Here at the 9th for a second eagle of the day. Back 9 still to come with the lead at 10 under par.
Today's industries are evolving fast. Comcast Business keeps you in step with secure AI-backed networking in over 100 countries and thousands of experts answering your call at 2 a.m. like it's 2 p.m. Powering over 90% of the Fortune 500 and millions of small businesses, just like hers. When you add it all up, no one does business like Comcast Business.
I always try to remind myself why I started to play the game in the first place, which was to have fun and to spend time with my dad. It's a mindset that you want to just keep improving. If I stand still, I'm going to get passed by because each generation that comes along, they're getting better and stronger and faster. That's what's given me a lot of motivation. I think if you do it over and over again, it becomes a habit and just becomes a part of your lifestyle.
Nobody's born with grit.
Rose is really struggling.
It's something you build over time.
That's 21 missed cuts in a row.
For over 90 years, Morgan Stanley has offered clients determination and forward thinking to create the future only you can see.
Rose, back in the winner's circle.
Back at the Players to tell you today's coverage is brought to you by Optum, making healthcare simpler, smarter, and more connected. By Morgan Stanley, proud partner of the Players Championship. And by Comcast Business, powering possibilities. Coastal Waterway here. We are just about a mile from the Atlantic Ocean. And a great day, Ponte Vedra Beach. Mid-70s, sunshine, blue skies. All right, out to the ninth.
Remember, Justin Thomas blew his driveway left, hit it to this point. That was his third.
And a great break to be in the pine straw between the trees. Should be able to get this ball onto the green without any problem.
Yep.
Yeah, very fortunate.
Moment ago, from the bunker, Hovland second.
Victor's just had an incredible week with the short game.
Continues, Jim. Yeah, his short game, Oberg's short game, on display today.
Quick one here. Got to pay a little attention.
No longer bogey free.
You could tell he didn't like that one coming off the putter with the recoil.
Scheffler from the mounds at 9.
Yeah, from the grass bunker here, I don't see any way he can stop this near the hole. Yeah, that's as good as he could possibly do.
Yeah, good call, Rogers. No way, Gary, you can stop it.
Yeah, well, you know, you take it on, you try to get it up there as close as you can, and if you miss to the right, that's exactly what's going to happen.
Back to 18 again.
It's a lengthy second, and that miss might have been costly for McNeely. We'll see.
Yeah, tough shot. I didn't think he'd be able to fly it up on the green and hold it, and he's got to be careful. Huge ridge. Just stays up on top.
So that left for par at his 9th hole of the day. Moment ago at the 10th, Koepka. Oh, yeah, got another look.
That is a pin that you're going to take dead aim at all day.
He's on a run right now, as is this man back on the tee, Ober.
Rips a 3-wood. It's turning over. It's going to have to fight to catch a piece of the fairway.
No.
If it's caught that bunker, they've got a lot of sand in them. The lies aren't really that great this week.
Marshall's looking for it over there. And we are being told it is in the bunker. To the 9th.
Par 5 that closes out the opening 9 holes here at TPC Sawgrass. 3 FedEx Cup champions all playing together. Tommy Fleetwood, Scotty Scheffler, and this man, Justin Thomas.
But here, Steve, we can see from some 44 feet, a couple of feet of break to it, and a real grain change, Roger, in the middle of this putt.
Yeah, it goes through a bit of a subtle swale, about a third of the way to the hole. Then it'll climb up across a very slight ridge, and then the green will be working away from it.
All right, there's the uphill part. There's the little ridge. Now back down to the hole. Beautiful speed. Well judged.
Quite a bit left for par. McNeely at 18.
This should swing hard left to right at the end. Little slow back up the hill and disappointing.
Problem with that hole location today, guys just get too aggressive. That's what we've seen.
They really do. They're really guarded against trying to catch that ridge that spits it all the way down to the front left fringe near that hole location we saw yesterday. But yeah, it's a bad mistake to miss it out to the right.
Here's the route Scotty Scheffler took, Roger, to get to this point where he has a birdie putt of a little north of 25 feet.
And pretty much at the break in this putt, so really didn't have to deal with the uphill, but downhill and should move right.
Just doesn't quite look the same right now.
I agree, Steve. It just, you know, there's a little bit of frustration there. I know watching him warm up this morning on the range, he and Randy Smith were kind of going back and forth a little bit. It wasn't heated, but you could tell that the frustration level with Scotty was just, it's just there.
Fleetwood unable to convert there as we head to the other side of the golf course.
Good approach from Koepka. He's got a chance for yet another birdie here at 10.
Yeah, Brooks coming from the center of the fairway. Good opportunity to attack. And this pin is sitting in a low. This putt is quite a bit downhill. It's going to break from his left to right. And it's one of those, if you get a little too aggressive, you're looking at 4 feet really quickly on the way back.
It's at 7, 8, 9, and now this.
I expect this to be kind of on a little bit of a drippy speed, even for Brooks Koepka, someone that likes to hit these putts pretty firm.
Knew it. Knew it right away.
Oh, got away from him. Could tell right away, couldn't you?
Yeah, it's got to be a
Left
bad
foot
feeling
and
as soon as you
started
make
walking.
contact and you're shaking your head and walking. So a little left for par. Keep it at 3 under. 17.
Yesterday, we saw Eric Larson and Harris English having a long conversation on the 17th tee, and the result was not very good. The ball went in the water. Let's see what happens on day 2.
I have to say, Steve, as good as these players are, it's hard to get it out of your mind what you did here the day before, especially when it's negative.
If you remember yesterday, they were switching clubs a couple of times. This time it seems like there's more conviction.
It's well left of the hole. Okay. And very safe. That's nicely done.
Much better result. To 10.
Bones, how about Oberg here?
His ball released through the sand into the grassy face. He has a horrific lie, and I believe he's going to play out somewhat sideways with a 60-degree wedge. Boy, was that sitting bad.